So guys, and today we got the ghost of Madden President Adrian Peterson and out of position Myles Jack. Now the reason this is a dual review is because yesterday when I was deleting Terrell Pryor's highlights, I accidentally deleted some of Adrian Peterson's clips. So I knew that it would have just took longer to keep reviewing him, and I didn't want to waste time doing that because I had already seen what I needed to see. So even though some of the stuff that I'm going to say about him you're not going to see, guys, just take my word for it. So here we go. Adrian Peterson, bruising back and ultimate freeze offense. 6'1", 91 speed, 92 agility, 94 ball carry, 91 juke, 92 truck, 86 carry, 89 excel, and 91 elusiveness. Now he does have decent speed, and the player that I was going to be comparing him to is of course his signature version, which was just so amazing, man. That guy was awesome. Now before I get to anything else, his speed, like I said, he is very fast and he can definitely outrun most players, but once in a while he will get caught, depending on who the player is. But in most cases it is definitely very tough to catch him in the open field. And as far as speed goes, like I said, I did not really notice a big difference between this and the signature version. So if you want to bounce the outside with Peterson like this, man, it's a great option. You would definitely get yards. And also, guys, I do have the hiccups right now, and I'm trying to get rid of them, but they just won't go away. So I apologize if the review sounds a little weird. But anyways, as far as breaking tackles and trucking and stiff arming and using him as a power back, from what I could tell, man, that was pretty much still the same as the signature version. Got some decent animations on both sides. And if you just want to use him as a power back and not so much as an elusive back, as you can see here, man, he will get great animations, especially if you time it right. When it came to catching, zero drop passes, but these are all in the flats. Like most running backs, he's not going to drop too many of these passes in the flats, but do not trust him in traffic. That's a completely different story. And of course, running with the middle, just the same, because he did fall forward quite a bit. So running with the middle is a great way to get big chunks of yards at a time. This right here was the one negative thing, which I did not see in the signature card too much, which is fumbling. I don't know why that was. I don't know why the signature card took a whole bunch of hit sticks and strip animations and barely had any fumbles. This guy only took like 7 or 8, and he had 3 fumbles. So keep an eye out on that. Next up is out of position Myles Jack, 89 overall, bruising back chemistry, and ultimate freeze offense. Now the first thing that stuck out to me, besides of course his 90 truck, was his 88 speed and 88 excel. That is fairly slow this late in Madden. I mean, so many linebackers and corners and safeties are so much faster than that. So I really don't recommend running to the outside too often unless it's like this, like completely wide open. But even so, the odds of you running that for 6, man, is just so unlikely. I mean, these players are so fast now. So you see players like David Johnson or even Peterson or stuff like that, they would have made these plays. But look at this, man. Get used to seeing a lot of that with Jack. Also get used to seeing a lot of this, man. He's definitely a great power back, there's no doubt about it. So if I choose something, the truck, the stiff arm, or anything, I would definitely say lean on the truck and fall for a few yards that way. I know he has a decent spin move rating, but I think I got like 1 successful spin, all the others were fails. So I definitely would not lean on a spin, in a clutch moment. So definitely just truck with him. But I think the best way to use him, like overall, would definitely be just run him up the gut, because he's not that fast. And this right here was the only time he actually broke away for a long touchdown. All the others were caught from behind. So like I said, he falls forward a lot, a good trucking back, a good power back. So running for the middle is the best way. And of course, decent hands. He does have, I believe like a 72 or 73 catch, so not going to drop too many open passes. And of course, like this right here, you can see he's going to break some tackles along the way as well. So a great power back. Now thankfully he did not have a single fumble. I mean, he did only take like 6 hit sticks and like 2 strip animations, but still, I mean, the same cannot be said for Peterson. So from what I could tell, man, fumbles are not going to be a huge problem with Myles Jack. So that's going to wrap this up, guys. And like I said, man, I apologize about the Peterson clips, man. That's completely my fault. And the reason Myles Jack was more like a mini review is because even I knew going into it what he was going to do best. And when I got him on the field, I found out pretty quickly that turning him into an elusive back may not be the best way to go about it. But anyways, guys, Myles Jack goes for like 20K, sometimes less. Obviously, that's a solid price. Peterson goes for like around 100, 120. That's also a decent price for him as well. So my next review on offense is going to be the motivator Derrick Henry. On defense, possibly the new, well, not new, but the out of position of Gronkowski. I do have a top cornerback list coming out, a top 5 cornerback list coming out pretty soon, so be on the lookout for that. But anyways guys, I'll see you boys for the next review. Don't forget to like, comment, and definitely subscribe. Peace.